Yes, no, maybe? Okay. So we need to plug our coordinate in to x1 and y1. Now remember, we had to watch out for our negative signs, and I'm sure most of you remember this, but I just want to walk back through it again in case anybody, Allie was absent. We had a day off from each other yesterday. So it's been a couple of days since we've talked about this, and I just want to make sure we're all together. Now, if I minus a negative, what do two negatives become? A positive. So it's y minus y1. What is y1? A negative 7. So that becomes plus 7. Does everybody have that on their homework? Equals m. Now what's our slope? Negative 5 times x. What's our x1? Plus 3. Now why is it plus 3?
Because doubling negative.
Yes, because it would be minus a negative and two negatives make a positive. Did anybody get that right on their homework?
No.
Yay. That's okay. All right, if you didn't, what'd you do?
I did 5 plus 5 equals negative 5 x minus negative 6.
Oh, you just got a little hinky on where you plug stuff in? That's okay. Did you label it? And you still got hinky? What happened? You just went crazy? That's okay. All right, fix it right now. Yeah. So if you messed up on it or if you didn't do it, I want you to fix it. Because that's why we're going over stuff. So let's make sure we have this. All right, now let's look at number 3. Number 3. Let's go ahead and label this guy x1, y1. And remember, our formula is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Alright, so it's y minus, what's our y1? So it's going to be plus 3. Why is it plus 3? Yep, double negative. Negative and negative make a what? Alright, what's our slope this time? 1/3 times x. Now what's our x1? So minus 2, because it's positive, so you put minus 2. Did anybody get that one right? Awesome. Great job. If you didn't, fix it. Now's the time to fix it. And Henry, if you want to move to Troy's desk, you're welcome to. I don't know why those desks have changed shape between. Are you good? Okay. Just want you to be comfortable. All right. Any questions on this? Do y'all want to do one more to be safe? Sure. Okay. Let's do one more to be safe. Turn your homework paper over. And we're going to call this, let's use a shape. I feel like using a star. Everybody draw a star for our problem. It's not a very pretty star, but, you know, we'll pretend. Thank you. Really, I'm your art teacher, not your math teacher. Alright, so here, our slope's going to be 2/3, and our point is going to be 6, negative 7. I want you to do that one without me, just to practice. Adam, are you done? Awesome. Are we ready? Alright, so did you label it x1, y1? And you wrote your form. There we go. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Alright, so what did you plug in for y1? Negative 7. So that would be plus 7 or minus 7? Plus 7, because it's the opposite. Awesome. Now, what'd you plug in for your m? Yay! And x, minus 6? Why not plus 6? Yes. All right. Look at us go. All right, are we good? You ready to move on to 2 points? Get excited. Thank you for your excitement. One person is. The rest of you are like zombies out there. I understand, guys. We are almost at spring break. We just got to hold on. Yep. Alright, so now we're going to open up this floppy. This is write an equation given 2 points, if you can kind of see. So, yes, ma'am. 1. Alright, so this time we have 2 steps to do this. 2 steps. They give us 2 points. So what do we need to find for point slope form? What do they not give us? The slope. Do we know how to find the slope? Yes. Alright, so everybody writes step 1. Slope. Wasn't that our first step last time when we did slope intercept form? Yes, so slope is very, very, very important. Alright, who remembers what slope formula is? Can you tell me? Fantastic. y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Now I want everybody to write that every single time. And before we go... I'm so sorry, Adam. Is life tough? Before we go any further, I want to label our points. x1, y1, x2, y2. Now we're going to plug those into our formula. Y'all ready? What is y2, Manny?
Negative 9.
Alright, so negative 9 minus. What's y1, David? What's y1? What's y1? 7. Fantastic. Divided by x2 minus x1. Alright, so what's x2, Rebecca? And what is x1, Ethan? 4. Fantastic. Does everybody see where we got our numbers from? We good? So far? Alright, what's negative 9 minus 7, Adam? Negative 9 minus 7. You owe me $9 and you borrow 7 more. How much money do you owe me? Negative 16. Oh, okay. It would help if I wrote my 1 first. Alright, and what's negative 8 minus 4, Mackenzie? Negative 12. Beautiful. Alright, and now we have a negative divided by a negative. What is that going to make our answer? Alright, now we need to reduce 16 twelfths. So what number goes into both 16 and 12? Bigger. 4. So divide both of those by 4. Divide your top by 4 and divide the bottom by 4. Alright, what's 16 divided by 4? And what's 12 divided by 4? Fantastic. Is everybody with me? We sure? Okay. Alright. So now, step 1, we have to find the slope. Now we're trying to write in point slope form. so step 2 is write in point slope form. Now we're going to use our first point just like we did before. Just like we did when we did slope-intercept form, we're going to use our first point. And it's already labeled as x1, y1, so it makes sense to use that. Now, if you don't remember what point slope form is from, 15 seconds ago, close your foldable and look. Now, who can tell me what point slope form is besides Alexia? CJ.
Y minus y1 equals m parentheses x minus x.
Fantastic, sir. Alright, so what is our y1? Up at the top, what's y1? 7. So is it going to be y minus 7 or y plus 7? Minus 7 equals, alright, what's our slope? What do we find our slope to be? 4/3 times x minus, what's x1? 4. And we're done. That's it. Circle it. Baby Jesus it. Heart it. Square it. Potato it. Cloud it. Something. So that I know that's your answer.
What is a heart room? Just draw a heart room? Oh. Just what I thought.
2 steps. That's it. Alright. I want to do one more together just to be safe because I don't trust y'all to tell me the truth that you got it, okay? So we're going to do one more together. Is everybody ready? We're going to write it at the top because I'm out of room. So I'm just going to move my foldable up and I'm going to write up here. If you have room, write at the bottom. I don't. Alright, so I'm going to call this example 2. And I'm going to say 7, 10, and 5, 11. Now again, we're doing this one together. We may do one more together after this just to be safe. I don't know. Alright, so what is step 1? Is anybody alive out there? Slope? What are we saying? We're kind of muttering at me and I can't really hear. Yeah, slope. Find slope. So y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Now, what do we need to do before we plug in?
Label.
Thank you so much. Label x1, y1. Oh, got excited. x2, y2. Are we ready? Alright, what is our y2? 11 minus, Henry, can you tell me y1? 10. Fantastic. Divided by, what is my x2, Rebecca? Minus x1, Adam. 7. Alright, what's 11 minus 10, Ever? 1. Yes, good. What's 5 minus 7, Marcus? Can you whisper it to Ethan and he'll tell me? Is that cheating? Is that still considered talking to me?
Do you want to help him, Ethan?
Yeah.
That's 5 minus 7. -2. Fantastic. Now, do we leave it as a fraction?
Yes.
Leave it as a fraction. Always leave slope as a fraction. For the love of all things holy, leave it as a fraction. Don't put it as a decimal. Does everybody understand? Alright. Step 2. Point, slope, form. Oh, and I've graded your test, but not everybody has taken it, so I can't pass them out. Sorry. I will put them in I Now this weekend, though.
So that's supposed to be the constant.
this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Because 5 minus 7 is okay. Yes, I'm sorry, sweetie. There might be one in your tower. All right, what is point slope form, Ava?
Y minus equals M parentheses X minus X.
Beautiful, thank you. All right, now which point are we going to use? Our first or second point?
First.
Always use our first. So it's going to be y minus, Jordan, what's y1? 10 equals, Mary, what's my slope? One half? Negative 1/2. Fantastic. All right, what's my x1, CJ?
X1, that would be 7.
Fantastic. And we're done with that one. Do we understand? Do we understand like for realsies, or are we lying to me?
I understand.
For realsies?
Like 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10? Okay, that's okay. Is anybody a 5 out of 10?
It's one of those things where I don't get it, but I know how to do it.
What don't you get?
I know how to do it. It's like a. I can't explain it. I know
Okay.
how to solve it. I know how to
Yeah.
solve it. It's just one of those things.
It's just something.
Yeah.
Just, yeah, something step by step. That's okay. Now, that's why we write it out step by step for you to look at it like that. Now, I want you to please practice one without me before I send you home with homework. So we're going to turn this paper over, and we're going to call it 36B. (36B). We're going to call this example 1 on 36B. And the directions say, write in point slope form. Now, why do you think it's important for us to have directions each time? So we know what the heck we're doing, right? Otherwise, we're not going to know what's going on. That was not a trick question. Some of you thought I was being crazy. I'm not. All right, -6.5 and 3.7. So I want you to try this one without me. Do it step by step. I'm going to walk around and check. Does everybody understand? That includes Manny. Did everybody find their slope first? Okay, you did 7 minus 5 divided by 3 minus -6. And you got 2/9. Woo! What's step 2? Point slope form. And what is point slope form? Okay, what's y1? 5 equals 2/9 times x plus 6. Why is it plus 6? Because it's a negative. Una más. One more. Una más. And then homework. All right. 8 -10 and 16 -3. Seven, 8? Yes? See? See? Alright, and then when you wrote it in your equation, in your form, y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1, did you say y plus 10 equals 7/8 times x minus 8? Hallelujah. How do we feel? Great. Amazing. This part?
No, not that part, like the y equals, y minus y1. I always keep looking at another number.
Oh, don't do that. Alright, homework. 2 and 4. 2 and 4 on this sheet. 2 and 4 is your homework.
That's fine. Or you're lucky you get to go to Disney World.
I know.